solving quadratic equation by using quadratic formula. If the x square is having any coefficients except positive one, you have to use this formula. This is the one and only method. The coefficient of x square in a quadratic equation is +1. You can use the method called the square. Make it as a square function and square root plus or minus. By solving that, you can find the coefficient of x square is not equals to +1. That means it can either have negative values or positive values, sometimes fractions. You have to use this quadratic formula method. So the basics is, this is the type ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. This is our quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. In this case, how can we solve? How can we solve to get the solutions for x? So I will explain, try to understand this one, but how the formula came from, that is not important. But you have to remember the formation of x. When you solve this equation, x will have two feasible solutions. So how to find that one? We have a formula, that is x equals to negative b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is the formula you have to remember. It looks very difficult, but when you do at least 2 questions, it will be familiar with you. But you have to be in touch with this formula, otherwise you will forget this. Okay, we can't recollect this formula by looking at anything, but you have to remember how this one came from. It doesn't matter, but you have to know if you have the coefficient of x square. It can be either positive or negative, but it is not equals to +1. That is the one and only condition. In those kind of quadratic equation, you can use quadratic formula to find the solutions. Let's use an example. By using an example, I will explain this question. Here we are having the values for 2x square. This is the formula. Let's incorporate both this formula with the new equation 2x square plus 7x plus 3 equals to 0. Look at this, coefficient of x square is not equals to 1. So this is applicable. This method is applicable to use to find the roots of the formula, roots of the quadratic equation. Before that, identify A, B, C values. This is in the same type as the given equation. The A value is 2. B value is 7. C value is 3. Okay, we just identified A, B, C values. And one thing left, you have to substitute corresponding A, B, C values in the formula. If the formation of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, x would be minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. If something like this, how can we solve that? Let's handle that one. So x should be equals to minus b. Minus, what is the b value here? B value is 7. So minus the b value is 7 plus or minus b square. B square would be 7 square. 7 square, that is 49, minus 4 times of a. What is a? 2. And what's the c value? It is 3. Just I am substituting, nothing new. I am substituting ABC values. Finally, in denominator, 2 times of 2. 2 times of 2. Then further simplification will give you negative 7 plus or minus inside the square root. 49 minus 4 times 2, 8. 8 3s are 24. So it will become 49 minus 24. You have to do the operation for this one separately. 49 minus 24, it will give you 25. Upon 2 2s are 4. Upon 2 2s are 4. and I'll keep the negative 7 itself, plus or minus what is square root of 25? 25 is a square number, no? So square root of 25, you can directly write it as 5. Plus or minus still exist. You need to make the square root of 25. Since 25 is a square number, while finding the respective square root for that square number, it will give you 5 upon 4. Okay, we have simplified as much as we can. Thereafter, we need to find two solutions. X will have two solutions, one with positive, another one with negative. I'll write that over here. A lack of space. So I'll write one solution for X. It would be with a positive negative 7 plus 5 upon 2. Sorry, 5 upon 4. So negative 7 plus 5, it is negative 2 upon 4. It will give you negative half. Negative half. If you want, you can make it as a decimal. Negative 0.5. Negative 0.5. That is a solution for x. The next solution for x with negative. One with positive, another one with negative. Negative 7, negative 5 upon 4. Negative 5 and negative 7, it will become negative 12 divided by 4. It will give you the x value as a whole number negative 3. Negative 3. So these are the final solutions for the x. I'll start the question from the beginning. The common equation, quadratic equation type is ax square. When you have the quadratic equation except the coefficient of x square as positive one, you can use quadratic formula method. Easily you can use this one. If you could remember the formula, that's enough. You can substitute to get the answers. That's all. Ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. In this one, you need to find the suitable x values, feasible x values. You can use this formula. Likewise, I have denoted a new formula. We identified a, b, c values, and in the quadratic formula, when you substitute a, b, c values with proper direction, you will have the simplification like this. Negative 7 plus or minus square root of 7 square 49 minus 423 upon 2 2. Then it will become 25. Square root of 25, that is 5. Okay, up to here just simplification. Thereafter finding the solutions. What are two solutions? One with positive 5, that will give you negative 0.5 as a solution, and one with negative 5, negative 12 divided by 4, it will give you negative 3 as the final solution. So these are the two solutions for our